Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your 2021 Intuitive Tarot Overview. What I've got here, Scorpio, is a tarot wheel where we're going to start at January, moving around and closing up in December. I've got a key energy from the Rider-Waite, clarifiers from the Star Child Tarot. Some have 3 cards because more came out. But as an overview here, Scorpio, wow, you have got 2 times Sun cards, you have 2 times Fool cards, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of positive energy and shifts for you here. So let's just jump into it and see how this unfolds. In your January here, Scorpio, kicking off with the Sun and the 6 of Cups. I mean, this is a blessed new beginning. And generally when the Sun comes into a reading, it's not just saying, okay, January is going to be, happy month. It's generally like a longer reaching energy. I would say, for that good couple, 2 or 3 months worth, it says that you have overcome some blocks, obstacles and challenges, potentially those from 2020. And we know, everyone was touched by challenge in 2020. It says you're actually moving out of that now. Maybe you're going through a period of healing. You're feeling generally more happy and joyous in yourself. You are, beginning to see that maybe new things are going to manifest for you. There's a sense of rebirth here as well. It's also a yes card. So if you're, really wanting to know whether you should move forward with something, then the answer could be yes. I mean, together with the 6 of Cups, this is about getting ready to receive again. For some of you, this can be somebody entering your life from the past, an ex-partner or a friend, and if so, it's saying yes, you can move ahead in that. But for me, this is about getting back to your, almost like a return to innocence, getting your joy back, getting your vibe back, just getting your happiness back. So it is a beautiful, beautiful, strong energy to begin the year. In your February, I have got the Fool, the 6 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. Guys, this is total new beginning energy here, fresh new start. Now the Fool is about taking a leap of faith. You could be taking a leap of faith into a new creative venture, a new job. For some of you, it may be in relationship. The Fool asks you to trust the path and to start walking it. Follow your instincts. And don't worry about where it's all heading or what the destination is. The Fool is just led by the heart and by the guidance of the Sun. See, it links back to the Sun card. So whatever plays out in January, you're being asked to then start moving in that direction in February, right? Not taking any baggage of the past. And look at this, the 6 of Swords is somebody who has released the baggage, who is vulnerable and stripped bare and is walking into the unknown, very much the Fool's journey. You might be recovering from 2 lots of hurt from 2020, and you're now saying, you know what, I'm going to release that. I'm going to move into a greater sense of peace and joy and harmony in my life. The 3 of Wands says, I'm turning my back on that. As vulnerable as I feel, I realize that what is in the past needs to stay in the past, and now I'm only looking forward to the future from this present moment, and I am going to create 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. It's the master creator number. It says that, ascended masters are working with you and guiding you powerfully in February. And I really feel that as soon as you start walking this path, Scorpio, you're going to feel the beginnings of new successes. Now, in your March, we've got the Knight of Wands and the 9 of Swords. I'm feeling that you might have some stresses or trepidation about the journey in March, right? This can be the overthinking, the overanalyzing. What have I done? Can I do this? I'm not capable, the self-limitations, all of that kind of thing. And the Knight of Wands is the energy of wanting to move forward to the next frontier, of wanting to move quickly, but your mind might be limiting you. So just make sure that you are not getting stuck in the head and stuck in that energy, and just keep in that positive mind frame. This can be the energy of Sagittarius. There might be a stressful situation involving a Sagittarius, but I'm really feeling this is overcoming the last limitations of your mind in order to forge ahead. The Knight of Wands is about moving on to greater passions, away from things that have held you back and towards what lights you up, what is on purpose for you, and what you truly love. So beautiful energy. If we just need to overcome those limitations of the mind. Now, in your April, the Hermit and the Four of Swords, yeah. So just looking at these two now, I'm thinking that the previous month was some stress about how to move forward. There could be a key block that you needed to overcome. And the cards are saying here, turn inwards. Turn inwards and be the hermit and seek your own wisdom and counsel. And that's when the breakthrough, the insight of how to move forward, the new battle plan, the new strategy will be revealed to you. That's what the Four of Swords is about as well. A moment of retreat to recollect yourself, to recover, to get the energy and the clarity that you need to move forward. And then you will emerge. So it could be a bit of a cocooning stage. And then it's in the next month that we have the Wheel of Fortune shift, right? The Hermit, it links to the star energy, the energy of Aquarius, that is about your divine wish fulfillment. So there's a sense here that the path will be revealed to your wish fulfillment, but there might be some soul searching that needs to happen. For some of you might be going through a bit of a spiritual awakening as well. So in your May, Scorpio, look here, Wheel of Fortune and perspective. It's from that hermit phase in the month before that you gained the clarity to get you unstuck, turn the wheel and move powerfully forward. You've gotten a new viewpoint, you've taken a new perspective here, and it's allowed you to see the way ahead. For some of you, you were waiting for a download or an insight or some information to land in order to maybe close out a cycle or begin a new chapter. And I think it was from your retreating within that has basically delivered that to you. And now you are, freed. You have found the way towards the liberation that you sought. The Wheel of Fortune here says, this is a point of change. This is a point of luck change here for you. You may be closing out some kind of karmic cycle or contract with somebody and beginning anew. It also says that things are working out as they are meant to in divine timing, and you're being asked to trust that as well. They talk about dying the death of the hanged man, which is going through maybe a bit of a grieving process, to acceptance, accepting that we're at the place perfectly that we need to be. And that is where that switch is flicked and, we release ourselves towards freedom. So a really big pivotal change in circumstances, change in luck or fortune in your May. Let's go to June, Scorpio. Three of Swords and the King of Swords. Yeah. So again, I think this is kind of going back to that hanged man that needs to go through that grieving process in order to see the vision forward. It pretty much says that in these cards. So this could be the insight that the hanged man's looking for. The Three of Swords obviously is that card of healing the heartbreak, the sorrow and the grief and sadness of the past so that we can create the new. And the King of Swords is the energy of Aquarius, and it's about taking a step back, seeing the big picture, having the hindsight, getting the clarity that we need to make a strategic move ahead. And through operating from a place of truth and authenticity, that is the breakthrough. That is the absolute breakthrough that transforms your life in some way this month. So that's the King of Swords. There might be key communications that you need to have that may hurt somebody, but they're essential. They need to be spoken. You might need to create some firm boundaries in your life, cut yourself free from something as well. And it's saying here, if you really do draw that line in the sand, you're going to open yourself up to beautiful new opportunities. Because look at your July. Again, we see the sun, this time with the Four of Wands. So it says here that we have another really positive shift. And it says that the home front relationships are looking really bright, and there's a newfound sense of stability, a strong new foundation that has come in for you. The sun, of course, again says, we're moving into a positive time, shining light on maybe some of the dark corners There could be synchronistic opportunities coming in for you as well. We have the 11-11 formation in this card. Some of you could be getting engaged, moving to a higher commitment even in the workplace as well. This is a card of, blessing and abundance. So there could be some kind of increase in your abundance in July, more money, a pay rise, promotion, that kind of thing that's going to allow you to achieve more of your dreams on the home front or on the security front. August, 4 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Yeah, so we have some confusion here over something. It could be in love, it could be in work. It's going to be different for all of you. But there's a sense here that a situation that may have satisfied you in the past is no longer doing so. You've begun to pull away from it, to retreat your energy. You could be bored at work, you could be getting complacent in your relationship, and it doesn't matter how much that situation, that person tries to connect with you, you've already got your focus somewhere else. And I think there's going to be confusion over, how to move forward, whether to stay or go, whether to complete or carry on. The 10 of Wands is saying here, there's a completion or a releasing of the burden and the stress that needs to happen. The 7 of Cups can mean that you're dealing with a situation that is an illusion or that is not delivering, somebody that's making hollow promises, a boss or mentor that's been promising the promotion, the more responsibility, the pay rise, but where is the actual tangible evidence of that? It can also be a card of just making sure that you're not being drawn away by ego desires that look great and glittery and gold on the outside but don't have the substance. But either way, there is some kind of release here with the 10 of Wands. It's generally the weight off the shoulders, the relief moment where we say, okay, well, I'm closing the door on something that's not following through and giving me the sense of emotional satisfaction and connection I desire. And when you do that, the person that carries the 10 Wands can't see the other pathways or the other opportunities for their lives. But as soon as they put those wands down, it's like, well, all the paths open up and we know who's waiting on the other side. And that is the Empress. So that is your August. September, enter the Empress and the King of Pentacles. Wow, I mean, the Empress is the biggest card of possibility in the tarot. She is a blessing, and together with the King of Pentacles, this can be money. She can stand for money, and King of Pentacles is that master abundance creator. It's the energy of Taurus here, energy of trust and commitment as well. So it can be abundance in your commitments and your relationships. The Empress is about fertility and conception as well, for those of you that might have that as a goal. She is ready to birth or make physical, make tangible, whatever it is that you have been desiring. And I kind of feel it's whatever you were kind of desiring a month ago, all of a sudden, bang, it's on your doorstep, it's happening, and you're like, how can my life be this good? It's just starting to happen around me. So the King of Pentacles is about keeping your energy focused. For some of you, this will mean that your business, some real estate as well, real estate, business and work is going really, really good. Some of you might be stepping up into a leadership role and supervisor, team leader, that kind of thing. Also, keep in mind we need to operate from the heart, right? If money's involved and we're getting more money, not to slip into the ego, but to keep operating from the heart. And then the money and the abundance will follow. But it's a really blessed month here in, I think it was September. Yeah, September. October, High Priestess, Queen of Cups, and Knight of Swords. So you've got a lot of this divine feminine energy around this quarter. And the High Priestess says, trust your intuition because it's going to be alive this month. The Queen of Cups, who is Cancer energy, is also highly empathetic, compassionate, and intuitive. So you're really going to be super alert here. The High Priestess is also the revealer of mystery and truth to the person in divine timing. We don't know what is behind the pomegranate curtain. There is something that could reveal itself to you. It could be some kind of insight or breakthrough. We have the link to the Ace of Swords here in the Knight of Swords card. And generally the Knight of Swords is about once that is revealed to us, whatever that truth or mystery is, we can move forward really quickly because it is an energy of fast movement. We can make real progress real progress to our heart's desires and, you know, following our instincts as well. And the Queen of Cups shows you moving into a place of real emotional stability and security, you know, really becoming masterful over your emotional position and being in a really good place like that. It'd be a great month to work with the moon energies. I mean, I suggest that all the time, but, you know, you've got the strong energy of working with that watery moon or lunar energy here. November, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. There's some indecision, a decision to make. You might be weighing up 2 options because I'm seeing that Ace of Pentacles with the Fool in December. So you might be weighing up 2 options and going, what do I do? And there's a fresh new beginning on hand, or there's a situation that's kind of delivered pretty well. And I think that you might be weighing these up. The 7 of Pentacles, though, can be something that's been a lot of hard work. You've invested heaps of time, effort, and energy in it. And that's why it might be hard to leave. But with the 7 of Pentacles, there's a sense that I haven't quite got back the level of abundance that I've desired. And it's taken me a lot of my energetic resources to achieve that. So we have a sense of, you know, not being able to get to the 9 and 10 of Pentacles here. So the question is, you know, do we stay here with what is maybe a bit more of a trusted and known path? Or do we take the leap of faith of the other opportunities? So I feel like you're going to be feeling a bit unsteady and ungrounded here, Scorpio, around a new commitment, a new opportunity. So just make sure that you keep the emotions under control and you make a decision from fact, logic, and intuition, but not from the emotional charge or the triggers, because then we can like be led, I guess, more in the wrong direction and from the head, not the heart. And December, guys, Fool, called Starseed, and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, you're being offered some kind of divine gift. It's right next to the Sun and the other Fool card, so you've got that all in a row. It says there is such a strong, divinely guided new beginning here for the person that does probably choose the path less traveled. The Ace of Pentacles comes to the person that's kind of overcome the obstacle, maybe of letting go of the stable thing that wasn't quite delivering, but it was secure. The Fool, and we kind of talked about before, is about taking that leap of faith. Remember, walking into the fog, trusting it, understanding that when we follow the heart, the abundance follows, the rewards follow the person that is moving closer to their divine truth. So trust the path here. Trust the path. Absolutely beautiful energy. Okay, Scorpio, I am going to close out with some oracle cards now. We will start with the Sacred Power reading cards. See what parting messages we have for you. I have got energy balance. Yeah, it's going to be important just to make sure that you are managing your energetic resources. Don't burn yourself out. You know, we've got that Hermit and Four of Swords combination here in April, which can be the indication of burnout coming in. So just make sure that you're taking your self-care, exercise, healthy eating, all of that kind of thing. And just protecting your energetic resources. That 7 of Pentacles can be the temptation to do more than your fair share. Wow, transformation. Phoenix, rising. This is like the death card energy for me, and coming back renewed, maybe after that period of feeling burnt out. Transforming in your life and becoming really powerful. Such a beautiful card. Let's go to the Work Your Light. Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Well, Scorpio, that could be what you're torn between at the end here is the safe, secure path, or the exciting, deeper calling that's going to call on you to unleash your warrior woman in order to accept that and follow that road less traveled. And I have Council of Light, divine orchestration and helpers in the subtle realms. For me, this is the card, Scorpio, of the stage being set behind the scenes, knowing that and trusting that you're being divinely guided this year, trusting the path, trusting the process, trusting even the moments of stress, because it's all teaching us something. It's all leading us somewhere. Don't forget to ask your angel spirits and guides, and keep in mind that they do speak back to you in the subtle energies, the angel numbers, you know, the signs and synchronicities that we see. So remember to keep tuned in along the journey. Scorpio, what a year. Some powerful energies there. I wish you all the best with it, and do keep in mind, obviously it's a general reading for a large collective. This is a snapshot in time. Energies may shift and change. I suggest that you check back during the year and check in and see how it's unfolding, but also the weekly and monthly readings will also add the next level of information to these, as well as to how it's going to play out a little bit more. If you're called to share, drop me a comment, guys. I really appreciate them, and it helps me get to know you, connect with the energy, and see what's happening in the collective. I do try to respond to as many as I can as well. Scorpio, it's been a pleasure. I'm wishing you a happy, safe, and amazing 2021, and we'll see you throughout the year for plenty more readings. Bye for now.